a custody case. So for a year, allegedly, they FaceTimed every night, fell asleep together every night on FaceTime. Ratina and stepmom. They met each other. There was a whole hoopla about him getting burnt at work.
This is what
And
Retna said, right?
correct.
Okay.
So there was a whole lot of things that she was saying. She was saying that they met. She was saying that they FaceTimed every night. The stepmom was married to Jason, not Jason, his dad, but was also married to her current husband's brother before. And she lived with her husband, and her husband knew Retina's name. And allegedly, the stepmom had a raspy voice, so she couldn't tell that it was a female. But she also said that they met. She had to go to the hospital when he got burned. He came to the hospital when she got sick. She raised money for
So Retina lied.
water heater, not once but twice. She raised money for this step grandkids Christmas and all sorts of stuff. People sent clothes, people sent
We don't
money,
care.
all of the things. So she scammed again because this money went somewhere. She says it went to stepmom, but she has nothing to prove to anybody. And like, there's a whole lot of details. When I tell you I have 4 notebooks of notes from all of this stuff, I'm not kidding you. 4 notebooks. So we found the real stepson and him and his actual girlfriend. Like, this guy's a kid. Like, I say that because I have kids his age. He was a kid. He had no freaking clue that his stepmom was using his pictures. She wasn't using his name, but she was using his pictures, putting his kid online, or like sharing his kids' pictures with people, like sharing the custody. She shared the custody information case, like the case from the custody case, court documents. Like, she said she was engaged. Like,
this is a Lifetime movie.
So why the hell isn't Retna going after her and dragging her all over the internet instead of Nelson and us?
She empathizes with her.
What?
This stepmom had pictures of her stepson sitting on a toilet shitting. Okay, like, those were the kind of pictures that she was sending. It was never like a selfie. It was always like somebody taking a picture of him. Like,
well, I know why she never went after her. Went after. Well, I understand now why she went after Nelson, because, well, when you think about it, she got caught in so many lies now, right? She never FaceTimed him every night. She never went to see him. He never came to see her. She's caught in all these lies, right? So now she looks dumb. So she has to go after Nelson. She has to.
Well, and plus, while we were all trying to figure it out, that's kind of when, like, the kind of truce came together, and everybody, at the beginning, everybody was just being cordial, trying to figure out, like, how this is true. Because there's nobody that can process the shit that they were spewing out. Like, it was not, the math wasn't mathing. And so she got mad because, you know, people admitted their faults between both groups of people and were cordial, and I think her world fell apart because all of her bullshit came out.
Yeah, all her lies and her scamming again for money.
Right, and you can only backpedal so much.
How can people let an app and strangers, like, make them fall down this rabbit hole of doing all of this work of lies? And, like, they're these people, like, okay, it's your favorite creator or this, that, they're strangers, but and you just let an app take over your life. Like you invest that much time to plan all this shit that I just heard out. I
Yeah,
don't get
that's
that.
weird.
Yeah, so then when everybody started talking on like face sides and section 8 side, she started like threatening to like expose everybody for what they said and like trying to pin the people against each other. And well, I'm going to post these receipts about what you said about Faith, or Faith, here's something that here's a video that you said something about this person. And when that didn't work, she was really pissed off.
So
Yeah,
now she's
because I
even more
blocked her.
mad that
That's
Faith and Nelson are friends.
when I blocked her. When you're gonna try to run people out and burn everything down for something that I just went to you as a friend and was just trying to say, hey, you being played by somebody, and you're gonna go and run everybody out for other things, like that's just weird. That's just no. You're not gonna blackmail me. You're not gonna fucking hold nothing over our heads. No, we ain't about that. We're not gonna do that.
Well,
If
And
it was a
and here's
me,
the thing: you and Faith are friends now, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway, right? Because at the end of the day, Faith probably said some nasty things about you in the background, just like you would have said about her in the background. Uh, it don't
yeah, but
matter
yeah, and
now.
she was using other people though.
It
She was
wasn't
like
it wasn't
saying,
just between them.
yeah, she was
Oh,
They
gonna
were
run
okay.
calling
everybody
they
out.
were calling other people's husbands, boyfriends, baby
Holy
daddies,
shit!
like they were doing the most. They were picking whoever they could. They posted my town, my address, like all sorts of
Wow.
stuff.
at the
They
end
did.
of the day, they don't run nobody off the app. They don't
No, you're
stop
still here.
people from having supporters and
I
followers
ain't
and
going nowhere.
you know what I'm saying? So they do all this work for free, more than I do at my job, and I get a check for absolutely nothing to happen at the end of the day. It don't make
Well, I mean, there for
sense.
a while she was getting paid because she was raising money for a water heater because poor Jason that doesn't exist got burned in the really bad burns at work and all of this stuff. But the thing about it is she was caught not once but several times responding to herself or talking like Ratina from Jason's account. Like she would be on
Weird.
two counts in the chat and she would say what Jason should have said but say it on her account, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, actually,
Because it's
this
hard
whole
to keep.
fucking story don't make sense, but we
Oh, this
understand
gonna
what you
be fun
mean.
to turn. This gonna be fun to turn into something it ain't.
Like
Like
you
it,
guys, if you guys got notes on this shit, I'd turn this shit into Netflix and get paid for a goddamn series about like a story like this.
she stole from an AA program.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
What?
yeah.
Like this bitch is gross.
Like
Why
But the thing about it
anybody would
is when
follow
people would,
her or be friends with her or platform her is beyond me.
yeah, and she would, when people would say
Get a
things
job,
like
bitch.
Jason isn't real, she would literally just, oh, they're just coming after me because I came after Faith. No, your shit does not make sense. In no world does it make sense.
She needs to get a job and pay for things herself instead of begging everybody for money and ripping people off. Like that's just weird to
that's what
me.
I'm saying. If you had to steal from grieving families and dead people, the call out game is not for you
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all. You might want to be low key, build a platform of whatever, but calling out after you stole from people that are struggling with addiction and stealing from and scamming, grieving families, you are, no, you can't do the call out game, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
No, no.
Oh yeah, and there was other characters too. There was a guy named Josh, and there was a lady named Kathy. We don't know what happened to Josh, but Kathy allegedly got put in a mental institution in Texas because she just couldn't handle it anymore, and she was supposed to come and
That
talk to
no.
us when she got out, but Nelson forgot to pick her up, so we still haven't found Kathy.
Gretna, why you over there in Bros box? Come over.
Is she? Oh, they're live now.
And that's what the message just said to me.
See what I
Yes,
mean?
they
I
are. I'm
called it.
listening.
Didn't I call it? I
It's
told
always the
you.
same shit, man. They
I told you.
pound on their chest and they do that thug talking shit when nobody, the person that I guess they're talking shit about ain't around, but won't come in a fucking box for whatever reason.
And that's what I said. You could have come on this live. I sat here for almost 2.5 hours for you to come over here. And I told you, I have to get off for work and they were going to do a live on their own.
The
Sweet.
thing is you have recordings. You got all these recordings of anything I do, any movement I make. So you can't tell me you didn't know about this live.
Yeah, exactly. No, she did. I said she's weak. Her and Grow are weak. They do things in their own live because they can block and nobody can come in there to say anything to them. They're weak.
Soft as fuck.
It's ridiculous.
Well, the problem is people continue to give her this area to speak, just like the whole Pastor Petty thing.
Well, what it
People
is
Yeah.
talking out the side of his head.
she probably finds different sides and new groups of TikTok that don't know her or her
Yeah.
history. And then she tells them their the sob story of she's a victim, this, that, and all this, and then that's why they give her the platform.
Huh. My live just asked me to remove you, James.
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna
Why?
jump
Because of
down
this
anyways.
picture?
I gotta get back to work.
Probably. What's
Had
behind your
someone
head, Nelson?
have jobs.
Oh shit! No, just some numbers.
Just some numbers.
Lotto numbers,
Just some
lotto.
numbers.
Let me
Just
see
some
them numbers
numbers.
again.
The daily numbers,
They're
the
not
lucky
hers,
numbers for
but she'll
lotto.
know what they are.
But
I'm
all
playing
right,
them
I'm
shits
going
for the
back to work.
Powerball. What are you talking about?
I'm
Huh?
going back to
you
work.
can
Rodeo
probably
mom, do
search
not
them
jump
up
in nobody's
somewhere
boxes.
in like North Dakota. You could probably search those numbers somewhere in North
Nah, they're not her
Dakota.
numbers.
Oh.
Um, I'm going back to work. Rodeo mom, stay out of people's boxes.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Yo, Carmatic be bullying me. She be mean to me. I'm gonna use them for lottery numbers. Let me see.
They
1,
might be good luck.
9. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Absolutely. I'm gonna use them for my Powerball numbers.
I don't know if I can't live stream it. I'm in my vehicle sitting outside of work. I got to
Have a
go
good
in
day,
here
pretty
in 10
princess.
minutes.
Somebody else is gonna have to go live because
Let's just
EPM.
say
it's getting
not
released.
everything has been put out there. Not everything.
Um,
Keep playing with me, Martina. Keep playing with me. Kelly,
Oh,
Well,
Kelly, Kelly Ritt, Kelly Ritt. Does that ring a bell? Kelly Ritt. I ain't released everything yet. Keep playing with me.
Nelson
look at
said she don't never let her left hand know what her right hand is doing.
well, that's because most of the time she doesn't know what her right hand is doing. Have you ever watched Nelson? I'm just kidding. Nelson, love you.
Kelly Ritt. Kelly Ritt.
Ah,
Remind me of Retina's that. Retina ain't shit. She never been shit. She never will be shit. She's catfish. Only one catfish on this app by a woman that's married.
she's
The
over
end.
in Grow Queens live or Maymay's, whichever one of them is live. Why not come over here? I am so sick of the running.
well, yeah, and that's just let them host their live. What are they going to have? 30 people in there? Who cares?
EPM
At
is
the
All
end of
you
the
coming.
gotta
day, every
do is spell Retina with a 3 instead of an E.
that's
Or
right.
yeah.
And at the end of the day, I sent it to Rodeo Mom what her username was. At the end of the day, you showed how weak you were by not coming in here and having a conversation. You could have come over to this live and had a conversation with Rodeo Mom, with Nelson, with me, whatever you wanted to do. Grow, you are a track star. You go over there and keep playing victim because that's who you are. You are always a victim. And Regina, you are weak as shit. You come after people who you thought was weak. You just went after the wrong one. That's
Regina,
all.
come find our live in a little bit. Jump in a
Yeah.
box with me. And if you could do that, I can give you all 8 of my children's names and addresses. And I'll let them know you're on your way.
Because at the end of the day, what are you going to do? Nobody's going to do
She can't
anything on
leave the
this
state,
internet.
guys. She
Oh,
can't
no.
I
leave the
know.
state.
Like, that's what I mean. What are you going to do? You're going to make all these threats online, puff out your chest, and act like a fool? Because that's all you did. What are you going to do? Call out her real name and her address? Okay, she does that 15 times a day. 50,
Right.
11
My
times.
governmental name is Belinda Warren, BelindaWarren. Okay?
See? Like, she does it all the time. So you just looked weak right now. And unfortunately, oh, that's on you now. You go have fun in your life. Go talk shit with your 30 people and block everybody else because you can't have a conversation.
Keep playing with me though. Keep playing with me though.
Hmm.
Playing with my grandkids.
Maybe
My
she should play with
suggestion,
herself.
my suggestion is she just stay with Grow because that's the, you know, what do we call that side?
They solved.
I forget what we were calling them the other day.
Oh, I don't know.
Trash, the trash bag side. You stay over there with them. You belong there. And leave Nelson alone. Leave Rhodium alone. Leave Wreck-It alone
Like, I don't
before
even
you
worry
get your
about you. I don't
feelings
give a
hurt.
fuck about you. Keep making all the videos. Like, bro, your page, I have access to your page. Just so you know, I have access to your page. I seen all of, like,
Thank you.
1,200 fucking videos that you have on me. That shit's weird that you have that many receipts on me. Like, that shit's weird.
Weird.
Like, you know my every movement. That shit's weird.
Are they receipts?
You're weird.
It's 3 instead of E.
No,
It's
it's
3
R2.
instead of E.
It's R2T.
Oh, I think she has one that has a 3 in it too.
I mean, I do,
But I don't know.
I can't, I know you guys said she's obsessed with me. I might have receipts to back that up, but that comes from a later time. I can't give her everything all at once. You never give them all at once. Never.
Nope.
Yeah, Nelson's right. The one that she was on the other night is R2.
THEINA.
Yeah. She is both. But yeah, she's right. She was on that one. But that's what I mean. I said it. I called it. They knew I was going to be off. I stayed on for an extra 10 minutes. They knew I was going to be off, and they were going to go live when I was off because it's the weak mentality for me. Like, holy. But I have to go to work, ladies. I will see you at 10 p.m.
Okay, I'm gonna behave. I'm gonna try. Can't promise nothing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, bye, everybody.